Hello, everybody. It's Lunar Fury coming at you here. I've got a laptop borrowed so I can watch the chat in between battles, not while I'm battling. So I will not be answering in the middle of battle, friends, but I will watch it, or will read chat and watch in between battles. Many of you know, part of the Russian Brothers. I'm part of Russian Brothers 2, the first of the feeders. I'm way behind because I got a late start, a blue 6 hours sleeping. Oh man, I fell a little. But yeah, I'm at 1387. I should be doing better, but still 1387 is not too bad. We're gonna get started. Hello, Megatron, and hello, Jeff. Oh, I know, man. I'm very excited about it as well. They're both very cool, and Perceptor is in wave 4 of Titan's Return. Of course, I still haven't been able to manage any wave 3 except the Titan Masters and Kickback. But I'm looking forward to picking up a Perceptor when I can. Alright guys, I'm going to start this. This is going to be my first little battle. They can do the next zone. They can do zone 10, but I don't want to take a chance of there being a loss. So I'm going to just take them into zone 9. During the battle, I'm going to be quiet and just focus, but as soon as it's up, I'll look up at the chat there on the laptop I borrowed and answer and respond to anything, okay guys? Just bear with me here for this minute. I will explain what I'm doing, of course, while I'm battling. I just won't answer anything until I get finished, okay? I'm not ignoring anybody. I gotta focus on the battle so I win. I need to move. I'm gonna move this up into the corner, and we're going to deploy them. What I like to do is I like to take out the mortars and the laser beams with my air. I'm going to go ahead and turn the rest loose now. Well, I thought I was. Ooh, what do we got? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm waiting. Oh, we lost Shockwave. That's no big deal, though. Unless they fool around and don't get it. There we go. I would have gone to the base, but I need that. I need the missile down. And then, as soon as I can, I'm going to do something about that last mortar. Which is this. I'm going to EMP the thing. Now I'm going to have Shockwave speed everybody up. Get over there and heal Megatron, Shockwave. Huh. Guess I'm going to have to get back onto that mortar. Oh, I forgot I hit it with Cyclonus. And he can't one-shot it. Things. Alright, it should be all easy peasy now. That's at least an HQ12, but I don't know if it's a 12, 13, or 14, but it's one of the three. It's probably a 12, but it could be a 13. I haven't really ran into HQ14s in Zone 9, just very seldom. But there you have it. They were just busted, and I think that was a Russian I just took down. That looked like a little bit of Russian language. Yeah, well, I am and I'm not, because I have to go in and work at uh, my job where I take care of the mental patients at 8 in the morning. Because somebody called off, I got to go in and pull an 8 to 12. And I was like, I'm doing my other job, which is this. Uh, and I work midnight, so I generally sleep during the evening. I was like, I've just got up a little while ago. I'm not going to be able to go back to sleep to be at work at 8 in the morning, but I'll come in and do it. You just better have somebody there at noon, or I will be passing out. So I'm a little aggravated about that, but I think as far as Earth Wars, I'm going to have a good weekend, and I'll still be able to pop on while I'm at work and do some battles. Let me read what I have missed here, friends. Yeah, Cup's coming. That's right. I I wonder if Hungar. I don't think Hungar is the one that's coming with him. Thanks for the praise, Nick and Megatron. Yeah, I think that Hungar is coming with a different Autobot, though. So I'm pretty sure they hinted in the live stream yesterday that Hungar and Cup weren't paired together. That it was a Decepticon that has yet to been revealed. So that's pretty exciting. I would ask, because I know people that work on them, but I don't like to bug them about the game stuff, because I used to run a Neverwinter Nights server, and oh man, like players would all constantly hound me about like what I was working on next, and it got to where it wasn't fun anymore, just answering questions all day long. So when I talk to like devs and things on the game that I'm friends with, I try not to talk about the game, because I'm sure even if they love it, I'm sure they like to leave work at work. Oh, Nick. Well, I still have a 2, and I'm debating on whether or not to. I have 3 videos on my null openings, because Russian Brothers 2, it may be the feeder, but these guys, the feeder, they're really awesome too. We were on Prestige 43 or 44, and we were like within 1,000 of getting one more crystal when the timer ran out. And I actually missed out on about 9 of those crystals because I wasn't on Thursday, or not Thursday, but I wasn't on Friday because I couldn't get on. And my phone was messing up and I didn't have a way to tell them. So I got booted for inactivity and missed like a 4-hour window and lost out on about 9 crystals. But I still had 30 some crystals myself, all 2 dupes, and Spark and 3 and 4 star 100 shards, which is nice. But I wanted at least a 3-star null, because I'm moving up. 2-star, he's not going to get used once I'm in game, because 2 stars only go to level 40. So I wanted at least a 3. Didn't even get that. And by the 3rd video, I think I swear a lot, because I'm pretty mad, because I got off-roaded, as I like to call it. Because that's exactly what happened to me in the off-road. I was 1st, 2nd, or 3rd on our boards on Cybercush that weekend. And everybody got at least a 3. Some got 4s. All I got was 2-star off-road and 2-star dupes. I had to get my 3-star off-road out of that mixed crystal bundle that I got. Megatron, or not Megatron, I got Galvatron 3-star, my Razor Claw 3-star, off-road 3-star, and then I got a 2-star Nemesis Prime. And then here, the day after I got my 4-star Scream, I got the 3 Nemesis. Okay, so Bomb. Oh yeah, Hungar's part of the Terracons, but I heard that we not to look for more Terracons like anytime soon in the near future. I have a reliable source that don't expect any more of the Terracons for quite a while. I mean, they're still working on the Stunnicons, so actually, I think Breakneck is coming with Cup. I think I heard that somewhere, like just a rumor, nothing like official, but pretty sure somebody was telling me something about Breakneck was who was coming with Cup. which I think is an alternate name for the one that IDW killed and Off-Road replaced. So I don't know why we're getting him and not Dead End, because that's who we should be getting if we've got Off-Road. And I think I have the chat caught up. So let's go do another battle, guys. I'm going to drop down into Zone 8 because now I'm going to go back into Zone 9 because the B team should be able to handle. Here's my B team, or I like to call them Galvatron's team. Because apparently Megatron and Galvatron are not a good tank combo. And I wanted Megatron on my A team for the charge. So I moved Galvatron to the B team, even though I like him better than Megatron. Yeah, Wild Rider. Isn't Breakneck and Wild Rider like two different names used for the same character? Or was... I know Wild Rider has like two names he goes by. And if Breakneck wasn't one of them, then we're missing more Stunticons than I thought we were. Because we're missing Motormaster and Dead End. Unless Dead End was the other name for Wild Rider. But I know that, like, Wild Rider has two different names he goes by. And that's the one that Off-Road replaced. I like Off-Road. I think he's kind of cool. And he's really good in the game. He's got a nice ability. Mine tends to die a bit because I charge him up into things to get those things with the debuff on him. And then he gets killed by everything before they finish off what he's debuffed. But he does what I need him to do, which is debuff a bunch of defenses. We only need Motormaster? We only have 3 Stunticons. We have... There's only 3 Stunticons in the game right now. Boom. Come on, Shockwave. Just get up there and heal him. Quit fighting Prime. And do your job. Ah, Shockwave. That's my 3-star Shockwave. Now Dive Bomb's got to take... Oh. Well, Dive Bomb really impressed me right there. He just took on Ultra Magnus and Prime and survived. Barely, but he survived. Normally, I had somebody else in here for my Death Source because he's only 2-star. I don't remember who I had in though. I only put him up into the B team because you can use him to cheese certain base layouts and just have him charge up and take out the HQ. And there was some base that I was doing that. I just kind of left him in there for now. But, I don't know. They're still getting the job done. Eventually I'll move him back out for one of my 3-stars. But I would have liked to have got a 4-star today out of my crystal. But I know it's RNG, but that's pretty garbage RNG when you have the amount of 4-stars I have. And you have the amount that I still need to get. Like 185-star shards was nice, don't get me wrong. But it will probably be 6 months before I see 5,000 4-star shards. Or 5-star shards. So, I was a little upset that I got a 4-star dupe out of my 4-star crystal I opened earlier today. It took me over a month to save up for that. Because where I'm usually lazy on solo events, I don't always get, I don't finish them, so I don't get all the 4-star crystals on solos. So I have to rely off my 3-star dupes, which I do get a lot of because I'm only missing 4. But it still takes a while to get 2,500 4-star shards if you're not finishing your solo event every weekend. So that's usually rest weekend for me. 72. That's good, Nick. Who do you use? Like, who do you use on your team? You got Grimlock, or I'm sure you have an Optimus Prime. Like, give me the names and their stars, because I really do want to know. I'm curious who you use, because I know you're on one of those 3 Autobot alliances, and it doesn't matter to me which one you're on. But I would like to know who you use in your lineup and what stars they are, because that's the kind of thing that I'm curious about. Like, in fact, all of you, if you play, let me know, who you use in your lineups and what star they are. And I'll tell you what I think about it. Like, if I think it's a good lineup, as soon as I read it here after this next battle. And thanks RW. Right, I'm going to go to Zone 8. One second, guys. I'm curious what Jeff's saying about Soundwave and Blaster. What if they... It's cutting off the word after what if they. I see SE and then out a power sound click. So I'm not... I don't see a little side scroll bar on the chat here. So I'm not 100%. I mean, if they gave them some kind of like extra little thing, that would be kind of neat. I mean, there's so much they could do with the game, and they said they're working on extra features. These guys are going in 9. At 30, 38, 3,900 power, if they can't handle any bass in here, there is an issue. But yeah, like, there's so much they could do. I mean, they could use the Titans, like Metroplex and Tripticon and Scorponok and Fortress Maximus and Carcer, who apparently is an evil Titan. I don't know if you guys follow the IDW comics. I don't actually read them, but listen to Transmissions podcast on their alt mode. I think it is they do. They review the comics each month, so I get to hear about what's happening through that. Apparently, Elita 1 has a ship she's over, which is actually a Titan named Carcer, but he's evil. Oh, a powerful Quay. Okay. That would be cool, because they could turn into their boom boxes and send out like a sound wave sort of thing like Bruticus does. I'm assuming that the Optimus Combiner does the same thing because they should have the same abilities. Yeah, that would work out just fine, I would think. Yeah. That's a great idea, actually. I'm going to wait for a minute. I'm going to take out that last mortar, and yeah, that's what I was waiting for. Because, see, Cyclonus, 4-star Cyclonus, he doesn't have the... Or no, that's 3-star Cyclonus. So, yeah, he doesn't have the power to one-shot, and that's 3-star... Who is that? It's 3-star Starscream, actually, because 4-star is on my F team right now getting levels until he's ready to replace 4-star Cyclonus. So yeah, that's 3-star Starscream there, and apparently he doesn't have enough oomph to one-shot a mortar at this level either. Okay, Optimus Maximus. Yeah, I always forget exactly what he's called because unless he was in the comics or the Japanese series, he's totally new and was just made up with the Combiner Wars line, which I know he's one of the people you can make with the Combiner Wars line. And that's why you guys on the Autobots got him, because all those people were already in the game, and even though you have members of the rest of the Autobot combiners, you don't have their full teams. I don't even think all of Victorion are in, if I'm not mistaken, which were both made up for Combiner Wars. I like the little motorcycle, though, that you guys have on the Autobot side for Victorion. He's really cool. I bet 4-Star Prime is a beast. I pretty much blew a lot of a paycheck, like at full, on the Insane Leader bundles. Actually spent more than I meant to because I wasn't keeping track of how many times I clicked purchase, but I just kept saying one more and I'll get my 4 Megatron. That's how I got my 3 Dive Bomb and enough 3-star duplicates to where my last 4-star crystal gave me Shockwave, but I didn't get a Megatron. I did get a ton of Spark, though. That was the one good thing about that bundle, is all the Spark. I'm going to drop back down to Zone 8 and pick a team, and then I'm going to scroll through the chat before I engage, so I can answer anything I may have missed. I'm actually going to go back up into Zone 9, because these guys should be able to handle it at 39.55. It's kind of weird having this laptop just so I can read the chat without having to sit and focus on that corner of the screen. But it is nice showing you guys how I actually do battle when I'm focused on a battle. RW, 4 Prime, Gremlin, Ultra Magnus, Jump Stream, Jetfire, Firefly, Skyburst. Okay. Is Jump Stream one of the neon cars? Because I know there's 2 and they just alternate color patterns. Yeah. So that's where you gotta forgive me. I don't know all of my Autobots' names in the game, because even as a kid, I liked the Decepticons. I recognize, all the Season 1 Autobots you have. But like the Victorion members, I don't know their names. And even Season 1, I think they were Season 2, I think. The Aerial Bots, I don't know all their names. Because honestly, I didn't care what their names were. Because they weren't Seekers. And, yeah. I like Grimlock, I like Rodimus, and Ultra Magnus, and Cup. I like most of the movie Autobots. And then like I said, I like the Dinobots. I like Bumblebee and Optimus, but I usually don't say that because everybody likes Bumblebee and Optimus. Even little kids that don't really know the Optimus and Bumblebee we know, because they only know the Bayformers, Bumblebee and Optimus. So that's why I usually don't mention them when I mention the Autobots I like. I like I like Ratchet and Ironhide, and I like Mirage. Basically all the cars from G1, I do like those guys. Wheeljack. I liked I liked Transformers Prime Wheeljack out of all the Wheeljacks, though, because he's just really cool. And honestly, if I made an Autobot account, it would be bad because the ones I want are the rares, like Ultra Magnus, Rodimus, Grimlock, Swoop. I'm not going to call him the other name because his name is Swoop. Now I lost thought of who the other one. It's another rare one. It's the IDW one, the dive bomb alternative. The girl Jet. I always get her. It's like Wind or Wingblade. Yeah, I would want her too. She actually fascinates me, like her whole little where she talks to the Titans. Yeah, I like Jazz too. Yeah, see, I would need so much money if I was able to. I mean, honestly, guys, I don't eat sometimes when I do get a bundle. Like I might have to skip a meal for till the next payday, like every day, because I'm on a very fixed income. Because employment in the state of West Virginia sucks ass. I mean, I have an information technology degree, and I'm doing a CNA job because it was the only work I could find at the time. And you gotta eat. I actually have a lot of Transformers figures that I still need to do lore videos on. I haven't actually bought a figure in like a month now. I managed to find Kickback like about a month ago, and I was really mad because that was the one store I hadn't been checking because it was a little out of the way. But if they had Kickback, they had Null. They had 4 pegs for Legends figures, all empty except the one Kickback figure I found. I already spent my budget on, bills and groceries and a couple of in-game purchases here and in the Legacy of Discord game I play. I might lose this one. You better keep them alive, Hook. And so I didn't have the extra 10 if they had Null. So I didn't want to go up there because they would have had him, and I probably would have been really upset because I wouldn't have been able to get him. And if you're thinking, why don't you just purchase one on a credit card? I'd be in debt up to my ears if I had a credit card again because I'd probably buy bundles all day long like some of you do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't want to be in that kind of a situation. I used the bomb because I was pretty sure Off-Road wasn't going to finish it before the mortar finished him. Sometimes the battles are sloppy. I was running my mouth a little bit about the figures and not paying attention, and that's what happens. Did anybody level? A bunch are really close. Nice. Okay, let me read the chat, guys. Windblade. Yeah, Windblade's awesome. I like her and her whole little story arc. She just... Plus, I like Dive Bomb. Like, he's very useful in this game. I hope he's our next combiner on the Decepticons because we've had all of our Predacons for quite a while. Oh, that is pretty funny. Like, is she a young girl or like, is she old enough to know about it, but she didn't follow Transformers then, so that's why she doesn't know, or but that is funny. Cause yeah, I won't call him that other name. Swoop is Swoop. I don't have any kind of copyright things. I can call him Swoop all day long. Swoop, Swoop, Swoop. But and yeah, you will not hear me say the other name. That's why I haven't said it, because I refuse to say it. Yeah, I know there's a retreat button, but I've never... Actually, I retreated once. And you guys saw the only time I have ever retreated. I'll take a loss over a retreat. I don't... Yeah. You have to explain what the advantage to retreating is, though, because I don't understand. Why would you retreat over what does it give you if you retreat? I don't know. But the only time I have ever retreated was the last time I live streamed. Not the last time, but the last weekend I live streamed, when I was forced to drop from Russian Brothers to Russian Brothers 2 because I couldn't handle HQ 14s and 15s in our Alliance War. And then I was like, well, damn it, I'm going to shut them up. And I tried to do the base with Devastator and then messed it up. Before they finished killing them, I hit the button and retreated. I was fuck it. And I went ahead and left without saying anything, and then applied to the brothers too, because I was pretty mad. But they were right, and I wasn't ready, and I still can't fight in the Cybertronian League. In fact, I want to be power leveling right now, so I can, but I was told to focus on scoring this weekend, so that's what I'm going to do. And the brothers too are actually very, very good. All I heard was feeder alliance, not so it's not gonna get me my 3-star leaderboard. But I think they could. I think they get the 3-star leaderboard as well, because these guys and brothers too. I mean, they're really, really good as well. And it's the feeder. I was in awe last weekend when I saw the numbers they were putting up. I'll show you the boards here in a minute, because they're all doing pretty good today. Now this is an alt team I had set up in my 5th slot. So we're going to change it to the team I have been running. I've been using Soundwave. I was told not to use him in my A or B teams. I guess he's not a good tank. But I love him because I like deploying those little, as I call them, tiny cons. But yeah, I love to deploy the Cassetticons. I could watch them go all day long. They fascinate me. He was on the team. 4-star was. And 3-star drag strip. Let me check. Okay, Thundercracker's there. But Thundercracker's on it. No, Thundercracker's on this team. And Kickback's on this team. I'm missing another tank. Let me see. Let me check my other teams real fast. And make sure. Because I think it's Bludgeon. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't. Okay, yeah, it's Bludgeon. Look, guys, I've almost got my 16 slot unlocked. I'm very excited about that, because I won't have to change out the lineup on my 5th team anymore. Yeah, it was Bludgeon. Or maybe it wasn't Bludgeon. Darn it. Who was it? Oh, I know who it was. He's 2-star Megatron, I think. Okay. Oh, it's loading. Smart bomb. Yeah, I like Transformers Prime. I used to watch it with my niece, and we used to watch animated before that. Now, I haven't seen the Predacons Rising. I still need to watch that. I think I only made it about halfway. We only made it about halfway through season 2 of Prime. I still need to finish it, but I need to finish it because I'd like to check out the sequel that's on right now. The Robots in the Skies. I hear it starts out and it's not really good, but I hear it picks up, especially when Starscream comes. I want to watch it just for that. As you guys know, I love Starscream. Darn it. Freaking time traps. Get over and do what I want you to do. Now I'm out of points. And I still have 3 mortars to take out. Yay. I have enough sense, though. As much as I love those little tiny cons, I think I just wasted my points. Damn it. I've not deployed the tiny cons because I'm trying to hold the points. I'm going to have to deploy them now. I should have just let him mess with the time trap and not wasted my points. Oh well. Okay, did I get the retreat or did I get the loss? My 3 mix master, use him, cause I do have the 3, but he's stuck at level 30. I guess I could use him. See, I was trying to get a little bit of XP though on kickback and drag strip, cause I want to pop drag strips 40 cap, and I just within the past 2 weeks finally popped kickbacks 40 cap, and I also popped Thundercrackers 40 cap finally. I think he's been at 30 for like 3 months, but I started getting all the other planes, and I was like, who cares about Thundercracker? And let me read the chat, guys, and also see if the busters are ready. And they are. Awesome. Alright, 1 second. Should use Mixmaster. Okay. That's just, that 15 slot is just kind of like ramshotted together. It's no particular, like, that's where I kind of put people on trying to level. And then to burn my fuel, where I have like so many cons, I'll rotate like the other 3s and 2s and 1s even until I'm out of fuel, because everybody has such long cooldowns, and I don't want to sit there for 30 minutes waiting to use people when I could burn that fuel, get points, and have the 3-hour wait time for the 50 fuel going again. You understand what I'm saying? That's actually how I beat everybody in Cybercushion points when I first joined them, and I was like HQ 4 or 5, maybe even 6, because I played the game for months and just would get on like an hour or 2 a week because I couldn't find an alliance until that point, and the game just wasn't fun, just jumping on and blowing stuff up, because at the time I wasn't buying bundles to get new cons. So I had another game I think I was playing. I didn't really start hardcore playing though until, I finally found an alliance. That's why I stayed with Cyberkush for so long, even though where the bulk of the members couldn't put up points for some reason and it was making me mad. I stayed out of loyalty to, Starkush and Deathspot for taking me in. Almost screwed up again. It took me months to find an alliance. But I also was not using like any Reddit or anything like that. But like I would get nothing but trolled in global chat, and that's why I don't talk in global chat that often, because I despise it. And that's why I stayed with them for so long, because they took me in and they let me get a 2 and a 3-star Cyclonus, and then they made me an officer because I beat all their asses in score that weekend. I don't think I slept that weekend though. That's when I still had a 40-hour work week though, and I worked Saturday and Sunday midnights as well. So that's all I did that weekend was sit and wait for my fuel to refill and get more points. And they couldn't figure out how I was beating them. And I couldn't figure out how they weren't beating me because they should have been running higher zones. But I just kept cycling the little bit of cons I had, and they had quick cooldowns because I don't think I had anybody over level 20. So I was just constantly point, 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 point. And then I just sat there and would wait for another 5 fuel to recharge, and I'd run another battle. I don't know how many points I ended up that weekend, but it was insane. And that's how I could still put up a lot of points right now. Because instead of waiting on all these long ass cooldowns, I throw in all the other. Yes, I throw in all the others. It's just one step closer to going back up in the Russian Brothers. Gotta pop these 50 caps on this A team so I can handle them bigger bases. But yeah, and if you do it right, you can burn your 50 fuel in like 15 to 25 minutes tops. Now, I'm not going to do it, obviously, because I'm running my mouth too much, but I like to tell you guys things on a live stream, so. 7 minutes. I'm probably going to coin here. Yeah, that would be kind of neat if they added head. That may be a feature they're working on. They said they were working on a bunch of features. I'd like to see some kind of different mode that used the Titans. I think they could add in some kind of legendary thing where you could get Unicron even on both factions, and it could be like an insanely long cooldown. It could even have like a day long cooldown, but and like basically it would be like Devastator or whatever. It'd be like a battle item icon. You'd click it and it would be like a cutscene. And it would show him like eat the planet, and it'd be like an automatic win, but it'd have a really long cooldown. So you'd only be able to use it like, just every now and then. That way it wouldn't be like OP'd, but it would be like an automatic win. And it would be really hard to get too. But it would be something like a quest line, I think, that would just be really hard to do. Maybe some kind of campaign that would require like a full team of level 50 bots to complete. That way, it could still be done free to play and without spending a ton of money. That way nobody could complain. I think that would be like a really cool thing they could add in. Now, I don't know how possible it would be to do with the coding or not, but there's so much they could do with the game, though. Yeah, I do need my ability levels up on a lot of people. But I was told not to waste any more spark on my 3 stars. But I did on Razor Claw and Dive Bomb. And it really helped them. And I do understand what they were saying, because when I do finally get the 4 star, I wish I hadn't wasted the spark on the 3s. But the 3s are what I have to work with right now. So they need the spark and the ability points so they can do what they need to do until they're replaced. And if we're winning wars every day, what does it matter? Because I've got a daily spark income from wars. And that's the thing, like, we never warred inside. I think I may have done 5 wars until I joined the Brothers. And the Brothers war even on the weekends, which I think all the big guild alliances, I keep wanting to say guilds instead of alliances, I think all the big ones do 7 days a week. But the Brothers too, we just do Monday through Friday, which is nice because it just lets us focus on scoring points. That's where I take all my 3s. It's 5 ability. Now some of them I don't have at 5 ability, but most of them I do. I'll go show you guys here in a minute. I'm going to coin Shockwave though, because I'm tired of waiting and I don't feel like switching in alts yet. Well, Nick, not all of us get 10,000 spark a day. And not all of us can buy bundles with Spark a lot either. But I mean that if I was in that situation, I would do the same. Believe me, I would. Just I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying not all of us are getting 10,000 a day from the Cybertronian League. But that is pretty cool that you're able to do that. I wish I was in a similar situation. I just work with what I got. That tells you I've probably spent more than I need to. In fact, some point this weekend I am going to tally up my Google Play email receipts and see how much I have spent on this game. Because I think I have spent enough to get that VIP invitation. But anyways, and I'd really like some of the goodies you get from that. I mean, the creator group I'm in is awesome, don't get me wrong. Being able to play with the 4-star of every new bot is amazing, friends. That's about all I can say about that. I mean, it's like the greatest thing in the universe. But I also don't like getting on the test server to check that stuff out because I don't have them on my real account, and it just depresses me because I don't have them on my real account. I'd love to show you guys my lineup on my test account, but basically it's like the reverse of this one, where this one I just need the 4s and 4 3s, and that one I pretty much have like every 4-star, except just a couple of event ones, because the events were before I was given or invited into that group and given access. I can't wait to play with Lockdown. I will not get a 4-star Lockdown, but I will have one to play with, and I'm tickled to death about that. I should get a 3-star Lockdown next weekend, though. And I'm excited about that, because, God, he looks awesome. I mean, Perceptor's cool, too. But Lockdown, he's got all them spikes, and he's got them little hook swords. Oh, man, Galvatron's about ready to level. Yeah. Lockdown's like the Boba Fett of Transformers. If you don't know who Boba Fett is, somebody actually asked me that the other day when I said that, I think in the dev stream. If it wasn't the dev stream, it was in a band channel or a line channel. And they were like, "Who's Boba Fett?" And I just wanted to like punch him in the face if I was able to. And I'm not a violent person. You know, I talk a lot of smack about the Autobots, but I'm probably like the nicest person you'd meet. But I was like, "What do you mean? Who's Boba Fett? Are you mentally ill, or do you live under a rock? How do you not know who Boba Fett is? He's the bounty hunter from Star Wars that took Han Solo to Jabba the Hutt, and he's a badass." And I was just under amazement that they did not. They asked me who Boba Fett is, but that's Lockdown's like the Boba Fett of Transformers, and I think it's awesome. Save up for 8 and 9 abilities on my 4-stars. I mean, yeah, that's the plan. Oh, cool. You guys know I play that Star Wars Force Arena, and guess what I got today while waiting on fuel? I've been trading one of my hero cards to try to get a different hero. I got Bosk, one of the bounty hunters. He's like the reptile, and I have his unique ability card, which is IG-88, another bounty hunter. I've got a video I'm going to put up later where I did a play, I tested them. They kicked ass. And I actually have Boba Fett, and I have his unique ability card, which is Slave 1. The Slave 1 comes down and like bombs. It's awesome. If you guys don't play that, you should. If you like MOBAs, like League of Legends type games, that's basically what it is. That's how the gameplay is. And then to get your units, they're cards that you open in card packs, which have various ways to get. There's like you get your free crystals in here They've got free packs you get every 4 hours, and you can hold up to 3, but then you got to open them so you can get more. And then you get a pack every time you win a battle. You get 2 play packs a day for 10 points. You get 3 points a win, 2 a draw, and 1 point a loss. So once you get 10 points, you turn it in for a play pack, which always has really good cards depending on your tier. You go up and down in tier depending on your wins and losses. And you can do 1v1 or 2v2. And if you're in a guild, you can team up. So like my guild on there, Dr. Clark, one of the viewers, is in it. And then my best friend that I grew up with is in it. So we 2v2 sometimes. It's really, really fun. I hate 2v2ing with randoms though, because usually they don't know what they're doing. And I have really good decks on both, even without spending any money. I think I spent $10 to two paychecks ago on it, just because I wanted to. I had 2 Darth Vaders and I wanted to upgrade my Darth Vader to level 2, but it cost 10,000 credits and I don't play it enough to earn that. So I bought enough coins to get the credits, and he's awesome at level 2. Let's go battle. Sorry for getting off topic, but that's what happens sometimes, because lockdown makes me think of Boba Fett, and then the brain wandered. I don't like the cooldown on Scourge. It was already high when he was sitting at 40, but it seems like it's a little higher now that I popped his 50 cap. Am I mistaken on that, or am I just thinking it is, Nick? And anybody else that... Because he's my first 50 cap pop. And I did it so he'd be even better at power leveling. But I haven't got to use him in that capacity since I did it. And we're going to swap out some alts, so I can do what I need to do. Bone Crusher was the other one, I think. Let me check. Nope. Nope. Yeah, Bone Crusher was the other tank. He was the other tank, because I don't think he's considered really a tank. But he was the second tank in this group. Megatron actually I was using with some alts. So I will use Bone Crusher with this alt group. And I will then put in Viper. Actually, I will not put in Viper. I'm going to put in Long Haul. And I'm going to replace Megatron with... Okay. I have to read back up here in a minute to see everything you were saying there. Nick, just give me just a minute, because I need to get this battle done, because I did run my mouth a little too much there when I got off on the Star Wars tangent. I haven't been putting up any... I've been making videos on it, because when I do play it, but I haven't been uploading them, because nobody watches them. And I just haven't... I'm like, why waste the time that I can be doing other things, uploading and putting it on my tags? But I am going to put up that video with the boss gameplay soon. Actually, after this stream, guys, I'm going to be live streaming Legacy of Discord, because I'm in a cross-server PvP tournament, and my character on my server is 250th on PvP. Now, you may be like, Lunar, that's shit, but it's actually not. That's actually pretty damn good. Because there's lots of people. It's a big server. And the reason I'm 250th, I'm beating people 20 levels higher than me on my server. The reason, though, is when you spend money in that game, and I've spent around $20 on that game. You get things. No matter, there's no chance to it. You get things. What you do is you buy these crystals, and then they can be used for all kinds of things. And the game's like a MMO, like WoW, basically. And the crystals can be used for like events, and there's like a million different little modes you can do in the game, like open world PvP and world bosses. There's all kinds of little dungeon things. There's these little quest dungeons. There's even fishing in the game. But the crystals, you can also buy all kinds of cool things. Like you can use them to get higher tier equipment faster than like getting them through drops. And also, there's some kind of, and you get a VIP thing. The more crystals you buy, the more your VIP goes up, which gives you all kinds of goodies and extra chances at some of the different modes, because some modes have like a cap on how many times you can do them in a day. But also, that when my account was new, I had a thing called a first, what was it called? A first recharge bonus, and there were 3 tiers, right? And I spent enough to get all 3 tiers because it gave me this badass pet. Like at level 25 you unlock pets and they fight along with you. There's all these really cool pets you can use. At level I can't remember what level, but you get wings, and it gave me these badass wings. And then it also gave me a thing to get like an R6 that goes like R1 through 12, I think, in like gear score. It gave me an R6 weapon, and that's what allowed me to beat people's asses 20 levels higher than me, and to burn through content because my weapon was insane. But now I've got like an R8 weapon, I think, because you also can fuse your equipment together when you have multiples of it, and it will turn it into like the next level up. So I've got like an R8 weapon now, I think, and I've got some R6 armor and R5 armor, and I think still like 2 pieces of R4 armor. I'm probably going to get beat horribly in this cross-server tournament because people spend money on this game, and a lot, because like I said, you spend money, you're getting things guaranteed, and there are people that are way more powerful than my character. But I thought it would be neat, so I signed up for it, and it's today and tomorrow. So I'm going to get it on later and try it out. And I'm going to stream it. So if any of you guys want to watch it. $250,000 Energon? Or is that Spark or Energon? The 250K. Of course it's Spark. What am I thinking? Because the ability 6 costs 1.7 million Energon. 250,000 Spark and 5. I think I knew the 250K though, because that one guy I watched the video where he took Galvatron up to ability 8, and that was insane. 4-star Galvatron at ability 8. That's why that's why I want a damn 4-star Galvatron so bad. When I watched that video, I think it was Justice, Dark Justice, and I was just like, oh my god, that's crazy. At the time, I was still using my 2. That's who I was hoping to get out of the crystal. But anybody would have been okay. But I didn't get any of them. And that's why I was upset. Because the odds were in my favor to get one. And then I got a dupe. This is bullshit. How did he one-shot your base, Nick? Like with who? Mixmaster? Like, was he hacking ability points and he just kept more striking you? Or explain that. And our 100 points, guys. We might get to see that on the stream. Yeah, because I still got half my fuel. Yes. C team is ready to go. Now, see this right there, guys? Where's he at? That right there? That is why I'm pissed that the null event off-roaded to me. 30-some crystals, and I couldn't get at least the 3-star. And drop my 3-star needs down to 3 3-stars in the game. I love Null. I love using him. Because he's like Soundwave. He spits out little tiny robots. Except they're little tiny Sharkticons. 30-some crystals. Over half. A little over half of the crystals available. I would have had 40-some. But like I told you guys why I didn't. And all it gave me were a bunch of 2 dupes. And which, I mean, I liked the item from it, but. And I can't find the damn Null figure anywhere. And I refuse to order it off one of them toy sites and pay a markup to those greedy SOBs. It's a $10 figure. I'm not paying $15 or more for it plus shipping. It's just ridiculous. So I may not get an Null because I refuse to do that. I have an Ultra Magnus that I got back on Christmas. I found at Toys R Us. I have yet to get him out and do the lore video. So there's a hint on somebody that's coming. But that Combiner Wars Leader Class Ultra Magnus, unless you luck out, it's going to cost you more than $45 to get it off of eBay or Amazon or one of them damn websites. So I refuse to pay more than $10 for a Null figure when the damn thing only costs a little, like not even $11 with sales tax. That's just highway robbery. And then you gotta pay the shipping too. Screw that. I will find him in the stores eventually. Probably not though, because I think Wave 4 is starting to hit in stores now. But like I said, West Virginia is like the toilet of America. It's a beautiful scenery and country here, but as far as like stores and things to do that doesn't involve like nature and employment, it is a wasteland. And I have yet to see, like, 2 of the 3 Walmarts I check. The third one was the one I haven't been because it's in an area I never go to. And I just didn't want to, like, take the extra drive to go check it. And like I said, I guess I should have been because that's where I got my kickback. So if they had kickback, they had and all. They didn't have any Voyagers though, because I'd like to grab that Megatron too, because there's a Voyager Megatron in Wave 3. But and I want Hot Rod. There's a deluxe in Wave 3. And Trigger Happy and Twinferno. Cup's in Wave 4. I want him bad. I love Cup. That's one of the Autobots I would want. I might have to get Parallel Space and make me an Autobot account. And then one of you guys should let me come in so I can get a 3-star Cup. Oh, that would just tickle my fancy. But anyways, I can't find Wave 3 anywhere, so I'm pretty sure Wave 4 has started to hit shelves in America, though, so if you live somewhere that isn't like where I live, you should start looking if you collect the figures, too. Because they are starting to hit shelves from the podcast. I'm pretty sure RFC and Transmissions have mentioned that they have started to hit shelves. Plus, some of the people that take pictures of Transformers that I follow on Twitter have mentioned running into them. And Storm Shadow, I think Black Shadow is the actual name, and he is the Overlord Pre-Tool who is rumored to come in Wave 5. I haven't watched any of the Toy Fair content, so I don't know if any of that stuff's actually been shown yet other than Trypticon. But that's why I think we'll get some kind of mode with the Titans eventually, and that's probably what the mode they were talking about, and didn't want to tell us exactly what it was. Because we have Fortress Maximus, and Generations had, who's the other one? Metroplex. And now we're getting Titan class Trypticon. I'm pretty sure we'll be getting some Titans in the game soon. Yeah, Sky Shadow's the figure's name, but I thought his name was Black Shadow in the Victory cartoon that he's from. But they call him Sky Shadow in America because the word black makes people think of stupid things like, you know, the things that used to happen in America 200 years ago. I mean, it's not stupid. It's a serious subject, but the fact that you would equate the name Black Shadow of a toy to that is what's stupid. So you gotta rename him Sky Shadow in America. Yeah, he's the leader class for Wave 4, and he looks phenomenal. And like I said, he is the pre-tool for Overlord, who is rumored to be the leader of Wave 5. And then you got Cup coming in Wave 4. There's like 5 deluxes in Wave 4 that are all pretty cool. They're all like retools of previous molds, but different characters. There's some kind of, I don't remember the name, but he's basically like a recaller of Skullcruncher from Wave 1, or was Skullcruncher Wave 2, I don't remember. But he's basically a retool of him with a different head. Who else is still, why are you doing that? They never normally do that. So why is he doing that now? The AI is literally trying to screw me right now. It did. When I actually need them not to heal the one person alive and help attack an HQ, they won't. When I needed him right now to be healing Brawl and make sure he does not die, he stopped, turned around, and started attacking a defense. Explain that to me. They never attack anything unless they're the last person up. I'm probably going to run out of time. So I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing here. But yeah, I did notice that, because that's not something that normally happened. They've changed the AI in the update yesterday, I bet. I guarantee it. I lost. Oh well. I guarantee they did. They've made some kind of change to the AI. They don't ever do that. They never, the healer never pulls his gun out unless they're the last person alive. If they mentioned that in the live stream yesterday, I missed it. The hook got a level, that's cool. And as you see, I didn't hit the retreat button because I know you guys were saying that I should do that. But not only did I want to see if he would start attacking the HQ in time, but it doesn't even process in my brain to hit that retreat button. I'm probably already in trouble, but I have my notifications off because I've lost like three or four battles while I've been streaming. But it's because even not paying attention to the chat, I started running my mouth too much and not focusing on my battles. But that's okay. It's okay to lose every now and then. Oh, that's horrible odds, RW. Oh, okay. That's why he stopped healing? Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you. I figured they did something to the AI in the update yesterday, but okay, that makes sense. Usually I'm popping off abilities so fast I'm not paying attention to the healer that close, but when there's just two of them, you notice when they do something that you normally don't see them do. And that's why I noticed that. Yeah, the other Decepticon. Yeah, because it's 3 Autobots and 2 Decepticons in Wave 4 the deluxes. Uh, you get, I think, oh, and Brawn. Yeah, Brawn is one of the legends, so that's cool. I don't remember. And I think Cosmos is one of the legends as well, or maybe he's supposed to be in Wave 5. Anyways, I know Brawn's one of the legends, and then some Autobot car that I'm not familiar with the name, and maybe Cosmos, but I don't remember if Cosmos is 4 or 5 guys. Where's he? Yeah, they've got a Wave 4 is get, and Wave 3, like I said, has a bunch I want. I want 3 of the 4. I'll get all 4 of them if I could find them and I have the money to spare, just to have them. But yeah, Wave 3, I want that Hot Rod, and I want Twin Inferno, or yeah, Twin Inferno. I don't know a lot about him, but he looks cool. That's who I thought. I thought Twin Inferno was Hungar actually. When I saw that figure release, guys, because I was like, man, I'm pretty sure that was a Decepticon and they were combiners. But then I was like, I must be remembering wrong, because it's been a while since I've seen season 3. We're talking over a decade. And so I was like, maybe I was just remembering wrong, and Twin Inferno is who I was thinking of. And then, like, a few days before the VIPs got their newsletter, somebody started asking me about the Terracons. And I was like, yeah, they were a combiner team. And when Grimlock was smart, he gave his intelligence to the new Autobot combiner, Computron, so they could defeat him. But that's really all I remember about him. And then, like, a couple of days later, the VIPs got their newsletter showing them Cup and Hunger. And I was tickled to death. We're gonna go here. I think there's something behind this HQ, but I'm not. Yeah. You guys, you Autobots are always hiding something behind the HQ. It pisses me off to know it, because that's usually a mortar that kills me. If something kills me when I'm paying attention and not running my mouth, and it's because you've hit a mortar behind the HQ, and I didn't notice it until all my ability points were gone right now, and then I just get slaughtered. And of course, there's a missile launcher up there, and it's slowly taking everybody out. I probably should have shield charged it but I figured I might have a better chance of taking the space down if I sped them all up with Shockwave. But I still think I might be fucked. No, we have a chance now. As long as I have the time. And he keeps Mixmaster alive. God damn it. Heal the people I want you to heal. I think we've got it. Okay, this is okay, yeah. Heal him and let him tank the damage while they finish this HQ. Alright, we salvaged the... yeah. See, I got off on the Terracons and about blew that, but... Like, I don't remember the names of the other team members, but they were pretty cool. I remember that. So yeah, 3 of those out of wave 3 are really cool. And that also probably means we maybe get some Terracons, if not in Titan's Return. Look for them in... Well, they didn't come out in Combiner Wars, so we're probably not. Because this game, honestly, is kind of like a commercial for the toys. And it's licensed by Hasbro. So as fun as it is, honestly, it probably really is intended to be a commercial for the toys. Just like the original cartoon was. And if you notice, everybody in this game either 100% or like 80% resembles the figure in the Prime Wars trilogy toy line, which is Combiner Wars, Titans Returns, and then Power of the Primes is next. And that's actually how I found the figures, because I was like, those look just like the ones in the game I play. We're going to go with this team. I haven't read the chat in a while now, and I will after this battle, but I've lost a couple, and that's why I haven't stopped to look up. And it was my fault, not y'all's, but I need to do just another battle here real quick, and then I'll go through the chat and read everything. Sorry for getting off on a tangent there. But if you've watched my streams enough, you know that tends to happen when I stream. Because I like to talk to you guys. It's just fun. Figures. There's more crap up there. I would not have wasted the points to shield or even rush with Bone Crusher if I would have been paying attention up north. Now I'm really going to have to manage my points. But actually, I think I'll be okay now, as long as Starscream takes it out, and he did. But why wouldn't he? Because we're in Zone 8, and that is my 4-star Starscream. He's only level 30-something, I believe, but it is 4-star Starscream. I believe she's coming. I mean, you guys heard Adam mention Victorion by name in the stream, didn't you, yesterday? When they were talking about the combiners, when they were working on the combiners, they were wanting to add Devastator and Victorion. He said Victorion in the list of combiners he was naming off. So yeah, you're going to get Victorion at some point. Now when, who knows? But yeah, he wouldn't have name dropped her if the Autobots were not getting Victorion at some point. I would say, if I had to put money on it, because I'm pretty sure you have more people for Victorion than you do the Protectobot, Defensor. That's who you should have got for Bruticus, was Defensor, because Defensor was Bruticus's combiner answer, at least in the G1 cartoon. But you got the Optimus because there's only like one Protectobot in the game, right? Or is there even one of them in the game? I don't think you have any Computron's members in the game. But you have pretty much everybody for Victorion, I thought. Like, who are you missing from Victorion? You got both the helicopters. You've got the fire truck. Pyromagnus the fire truck, isn't it? And, like, that's the leader of the team, I thought. And then you've got the little motorcycle is part of Victorion, I thought. You've got the 2 cars. Is that a 6 combiner? Because if it's a 5, that's all 5 of them there, if I'm not mistaken. Braun. You want the figure Braun or Braun in the game? He's not in the game, is he? Hot Rod Springer in the... Are you sure they're making another Transformers Prime series? Because the Robots in the Skies is the continuation of Transformers Prime. Are you sure that they're not coming in the next season that's getting ready that airs? Okay, the figure. Yeah, I want him too. I think he's going to be a good figure. You guys don't have Braun in the game though, correct? One day some of you were telling me like all these people from season 1 that you were missing, and it was all Autobots I know. So of course you're missing them because you have to have all the ones that I don't care about, so, and don't know their names. So I look like an idiot whenever I'm like, that's, I don't know who, but we just killed them. It's the deluxe Brawn, or not the deluxe, but it's a Legends Brawn, right? It's in Wave 4. It's cool. I know. I want the figure too. I know what you're talking about. It's an awesome figure. I'm not waiting 40 more seconds. But I need to get a Null before I get a Brawn. And there should be no reason why I can't find Wave 3 Null before I find Wave 4 Brawn. And like I said, if I manage to find 2 Nulls, I'm going to buy 2. And one of them is going to meet a horrible death in a video. Because not only did the space bridge fuck me today, but it did last weekend with Null. I know it's wrong to take it out on that figure, but I can't do anything to the space bridge. And it's not the same blowing up the Autobot space bridge, because I'm sure the Autobot space bridge screws you guys over just the same. Is that Rust Dust? Yeah, I remembered the name. One of them's Rust Dust, and then there's Huffer. See, I know Huffer, because he's a Season 1. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. What, is that something back there? I think I accidentally messed up. No, he got killed, okay. See, that's what I was looking for. I was looking to see if there was another mortar before I had him charge it. And I got him killed. It's okay. What is not okay is they're wasting all this time on Optimus, and Galvatron's gonna die. And he probably won't be able to keep Braun alive to do what I need him to do. Now, as long as they don't get in range of that mortar and they keep going up, I should be okay, but my luck today, I'm pretty sure I'm screwed. I don't know if you guys watch Burbot or not, but that was one good thing that happened today, is my buddy Burbot finally had some luck in the space bridge and managed to pull a 4-star drag strip from a drag strip bundle. And he has not managed to get a 4-star in about 2 months now. In fact, I think he stopped buying crystal bundles. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, but I needed to, because I needed to take out that beam. But I thought I just got Shockwave killed. Yeah, I should have plenty of time. If Onslaught is about ready to hit 40 and may very well do it when we win this battle. But yeah, he should be able to take out this base in the time left. Now you guys see why I didn't stream last weekend, because I promised them I would. Because I don't pay close enough attention to what I'm doing in the game. Uh, but it does, yes! That, that made me happy. Yeah, still needs about a quarter of the bar to hit 40. The Galvatron level, and that's awesome. Okay, let me read the chat. Okay. I'll look it up, Jeff, here, at some point tonight. Well, why are they going to do a new product? But that's why I was questioning that, because it doesn't make a lot of sense, because the Robots in the Skies is continuity wise a continuation of Prime. It's just using an animated art style instead of the CGI. But I actually thought that Prime, they did a great job with the CGI on Prime. A little secret, I can't stand Beast Wars, and it's not because of the story, but that CGI is horrendous. You cannot defend it. It is garbage CGI. It was garbage CGI in the 90s when the show was aired, and I hear Beast Wars has an amazing story, but one day I'm going to force myself to watch it. But it hurts my eyes to watch the show. I can't stand the. They should have just animated it instead of using crappy 90s CGI. If they would have used like Transformers Prime CGI, then I would have watched Beast Wars. I got a crystal. Is the new Prime going to be CGI again, like original Prime? Is that why they're making a new Prime, or is it going to follow a different storyline than the Robots in this and not have Bumblebee? That actually would be pretty cool, because they've kind of milked Bumblebee to death. And I like Bumblebee, but I was kind of excited to find out that IDW killed him, because ever since they got the ability to use Bumblebee again and turned him into a Camaro, because Volkswagen didn't want to be associated with violence, so that's why he's not a bug anymore. They've been milking him to death because kids love him. So yeah, I hope it follows a different story arc than your Robots in the Skies arc, if that makes any sense. Is is that is that what it's gonna do, Jeff, or have they or have all they said is that they're doing another one? Like, is there any kind of story details about it yet, or this is actually really exciting. Although I still do need to finish Prime. I might do that tonight on Showbox. I'm trying to find a team because I only have 6 coins. But everybody's got cooldowns. I guess I could throw Scourge out of that one team. Oh, I'm only 48 points from. I was really hoping I would. Okay. Well, that's cool. That sounds like it'll be a good series. Where's Prime at? I know there's something going on with him in Robots in the Skies, but excuse me, like he was dead, but then he's back. He come back to life or whatever. So, like, how come he's not gonna be in it? Do you know? Or I'm taking Scourge out of this team so we can use him to battle, but. Yeah, this team will work. Yeah, we're gonna stay in 8. I don't trust them. If I start going off on a tangent, I'll lose at just 91 points over. So we're going to stay in zone 8. Okay. I was looking to see if you had answered any of those questions. I ran it off to you. Yeah, okay. This should be child's play. HQ 11, 4, 5, and 6 mortars. That's kind of an odd difference in levels on their mortars. Seven. Okay. Yeah. This should be an easy win.
Deploy! Skywalk! Roll!
I'm gonna send Bludgeon into that beam because I am trying to hold my air. I'm trying to wait to use them on this stuff up here. I think I saw something move out of the corner of my eye on the chat, but I will check. I'm just making sure, because if I lost this base, I would be a little upset because this base is like a joke. Okay, everything important that could kill me is down. And I think that's Rust Dust, but I could be mistaken because there are 2 of those cards and they just flip the color scheme. So. Okay. Oh, so it's taking place before Robo. Oh, yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah. That's pretty exciting. Boom, 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 boom. And we're out of fuel. Well, I think I only lost maybe 5 battles. That's not bad. That's better than the last time I got to run my mouth while I was trying to. Let's see, I'm improving at being able to stream and battle. And I'm only gonna improve at that the more I do it. So. I'm pretty sure we're out of fuel. I might get one more battle in here while I'm talking and showing you guys some stuff, because I'm sure I'll get 2 more fuel, and I will do another battle if I've got it here once I show you guys this stuff. But let's take a look at the leaderboard. So I told you guys I would show you that. The commander, I can't say that. I'm learning Russian, but I've only had a few lessons so far with this app, and I told it like I knew nothing, that like it's treating me like a child, which is good because I'm actually learning. Like I can tell you like this is Mama, this is Tim, this is House. If I see it in Russian, but I don't know how to say that the commander's name. But look, he's doing pretty good. Kasachnik like was killing it last weekend. But yeah, they've all and see. Look, I'm at 2160. That's a respectable number, I think, for this time. It could be better, but I think that's okay. What is sad is that would be in the top five somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's what's sad. See, this is what tickles me to death is seeing my score like that, and I'm all the way down here. But going through this board, look at that, guys. I mean, it's just they all do stuff. It's amazing. I love it. I'm just I'm thrilled to death over here. I'm sure you can tell because I'm probably even more happier in my streams because normally I would have got really mad that I was losing, but I am aggravated. But as long as they're not mad at me, I'm okay because you know we're interacting and having fun. At least I am. I hope you guys are too. Yeah, I'm. I think it will be too. Bruticus, little secret, as I like him more than I like Devastator. I did not have Bruticus when I was a kid. I did have Devastator, but Bruticus is just so much cooler. He looks cooler. The only reason I don't use him is because, you know, I haven't checked that. I may have enough now, but I've only been able to level him up to level 2, and they're both 3-star. Like, I've needed these three-star Constructicons since I unlocked Devastator, and I haven't got a one of them in 2 months. Haven't made any progress towards the fort. But see, I got him at 5, and I'm getting close to being able to take him to 6. But a Bruticus is level 2, and I got just over, I got just under half of the spark I need to take him to 3. So I can't do, and I don't like his abilities that much. Because Devastator's got this giant range. You can guide him where you want him to go. You really have to know what you're doing with Bruticus for him to be effective. And a level 2 3-star Bruticus is just, to me, is not worth wasting my ore 13 over using. That's why I don't use him. If I did have him level 5 like Devastator or higher, I would use him over Devastator probably. And I would use him right now at level 2 if he was 4-star Bruticus, but I need all 5 of them. And that's pretty much why I just finally snapped and left Sourkush that weekend, because I had a guaranteed 4-star con right there, and not enough of them gave a shit to play the game and score more than 1,000 points so we could get the 4-star Combaticon crystal. And that had happened enough times that I was sick of it. I mean, I come from an MMO rating background where you rated 7 nights a week. So I could only handle like failing so many events. Okay, nothing else has been said. I'm just checking something here. 3 of you, and we've been going like an hour and 40 minutes. It's not bad. I don't think I usually get a lot of viewers during the stream anyways. I think there's maybe like 10 of you in here at most. But I do get a lot of views on the archive, so that's kind of cool. But I'm not doing this because I get a lot of viewers. I know there's some of you that do enjoy watching me when I stream. So, and I didn't last weekend. So I was gonna make sure I'm probably gonna do one tomorrow. I just don't know when. It may be around the time that I started this one because, like I said, I've got to go in to my one job at 8 in the morning and do a 4-hour shift. So I may need to take a little power nap after that. And then I will probably stream again. Man, I was really hoping I had enough to put him into the lab for level 3. That would have made me happy. I didn't have enough though. Oh no. I don't like seeing that. And I'm not going to look at it right now. Because I am going to open this crystal though, guys. Yeah. Once again, I'll take that. What I don't like seeing is them 1-star dupes unless they're Combaticon or Constructicon. I'd like to get a drag strip bundle, I just don't have the funds to do it right now. But I need a 4, and I'd like to roll the dice and see if I could pull one, but I don't have the funds to do it. So I'm not. And that's okay though, because it's not going to kill me not to have him in 4-star until we have Minosaur in the game, and then I'll wish that I had a 4-star drag strip. I was just seeing if I had any of the like special individual deals they offer you periodically up, but I don't. And we've got enough fuel, so I'm going to see who I have off of cooldown. And we'll do one more battle, guys, and then I'm going to end the stream. But I'll be back in about 15 minutes. I'm going to do a Legacy of Discord stream with that crossover tournament I was telling you guys about. So that should be interesting. If you want to check it out, come back and check it out, because I think it'll be interesting. But if that's not your thing, that's cool too. Okay, they're not ready. What level is Starscream? I'm trying to decide whether or not to coin Headstrong, because I need XP on the bust as my A team over using any of these other teams, but I also need experience on Starscream so I can replace Cyclonus with him. So I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna go ahead and use this team so I can get some more on him. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's true. That is true. And I should have used. I haven't used him any today. Uh, I should have used him here in this stream, but honestly, I didn't even think to use him. Because usually that's what I do is I save him for the events, so I can take my teams up a zone higher than I normally run them in and get more points. However, I honestly forgot about him, to tell you the truth. Plus, I usually am sitting on 100 or 13 on Friday. And I've been using him in the wars. So, but I have enough for at least one activation. I'm sorry I did not use him tonight, but I will use one tomorrow. And I may just use Bruticus and stay in the zones they're in, just so you guys can see Bruticus in action. Plus, I'd kind of like to play with him a little bit. And we're going to lose, because they didn't get the shock tower down quick enough. Fucking idiots. Not you guys, but my Decepticons. Oh well. Anyways, I still need a little more practice on battling while I stream. It's okay. Uh, I'll only get better with it as time continues. 2160, that's not too bad. What time does it come on? Because, yeah, especially if it's on while I'm at work, I will put it on. My one client will love that because it's animated and Transformers, and he likes Transformers because they've got the movie, and when I noticed they had the movie, I put it in, and we watched it, and he loved it. And I'm gonna watch the movie in the morning at some point. But if it's between 8 a.m. and 11 a.m., because it's either a half hour or an hour long show, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow on the shift. And the one client will watch it. I'll have to look it up, I guess, and see what time it comes on. Okay. Well, Jeff, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down. Let me show you guys my cons real quick. I know I don't have anybody in the lab. I had the Energon to put somebody in when I finished. I don't remember who I had in there, but they finished up today. But I lost that Energon to a couple base defenses while I slept today, and I'm not going to take the time to farm up the Energon right now because I need the XP and I got to get the points, for the Alliance. And it's not going to kill me not to have somebody in the lab for just a little bit. Headstrong's 40, ain't he? Hot damn. So I need a 50 cap pop on Headstrong. But that would put him out for the remainder of the event, because that's going to take 3 days. Although I have people I could put in to replace him while that happened. But I've got a lot of 40 caps that maybe I should probably pop. And of course, 3-star Shock and Starscream need a 50 cap pop. But I'm not concerned with doing that because I've got their force. I am going to do it eventually, especially Shockwave since I use him on the B team. But I have other people that I need in the lab more than the 3 Shockwave at the moment. Yeah, I've got a ways to go on him. Hook's 37. That's really nice. I think he's on the C or D team. I think he's on the D team. I don't think I have a healer on my C team. I just brute force it. Dive Bomb is 36. Rampage is 32. I just popped his 30 cap 2 days ago. So he's almost 32. Skywarp's almost 37. 3-star, that is. Swindle is 37. See, all these guys are getting close, and as possible, I may get some of them to 40. So I would want to put them into the lab. And I really need to throw Viper in and pop his 40. And that's probably what I think that's who I was going to put in next, but I don't have the energy on. Bombshell's almost 36. Oh, long hauls. Who I just finished popping long hauls. 40 cap. That's who finished today. Nemesis Prime should hit 30 this weekend, so I'll need to pop his 40. I need to do his at some point, but I've got the 4, so it's not a priority. I do need to pop Scrapper's 40 cap so he can help tank some teams. I will get her eventually, but like I've got her 4, so it's not as big of a priority. And Drag Strip will definitely hit 30, so I'll need to pop his. I need to pop Vortexes. And I guess I need to go ahead and pop the Mixmaster so I can start using him. I just hadn't because I had other people that I needed, but I think he would help out. Maybe my B team. I might need to move him onto my B team actually. I need to do his as well, but I got the 4, so it wasn't a priority. Same with Scavenger, but I had the 4, so it wasn't a priority. I do need to do Scrap, no, and I've needed to for a long time. But I've had other cons that I've wanted to get in there, so I've neglected him. And then the 3-star Nightbird needs a 30 cap pop. I don't use Nightbird. Although I do use the 4. All the 2s need 40 cap pops, the ones that say need research. And then all of my 1s are maxed except Tantrum, Bone Crusher, and Scrapper. I would max them this weekend, but I can't really afford to because I need the points and I don't want to waste the slot on a team. Okay, season 1. Give me just a sec. I'm going to read up. Okay. I'll probably just watch it on the Showbox app. Anything that's on TV you can watch on that app. It's amazing. But I was wanting to check it out like on an actual TV. Because I don't have a smart TV here. And I don't have one of the little boxes that I would need to beam the picture off of the phone onto the TV either. I need to get one of them one day. It would make watching things so much funner. But the screen size it's a nice screen size on the S7 Edge, so it doesn't really bother me watching things on it. It's a nice size little screen. Most people that have tablets that they watch and play stuff on are 10 inches, and the S7 Edge is a 7 something inch screen, 7 inches and something, so it's very nice. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, everybody. I'll stream at some point tomorrow evening, and I'll use Bruticus, and I'll have at least 2, maybe 3 times I'll be able to use them. So we'll have a little fun with that tomorrow. Plus, that will keep me, that should guarantee a win if I start running my mouth too much and not focusing on the battle. One day I'm going to get me one of these. It's just $100 in a video game. It's just, I don't know. Because of the amount of money I make at my job, that's just not something. Especially a game, as much as I love this, but I was going to say a game like this where eventually it won't exist anymore. I mean, it may be a long time, but at some point, the game, won't be around for playing, and yeah, that's, if money was no issue, I would have bought that pack right there, and we would have had this little opening video, but yeah, $100 for a bundle, that's just insanity. Oh, sweet. I'm going to watch the replay. Hopefully they won, because I don't want them to be mad or anything for showing the replay if they lost. Oh, look. Oh, look at his team. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to win. So that's the thing, man. Like, I've got all them threes, but I don't have them up high enough to where none of them have, like, that big, except my Megatron. And he's got a 4-star headstrong. That's like a super tank there. And he's got the 4-star scavenger, which I have, and that was my second 4-star. Nightbird was my first 4-star. Yeah. So he's got 2 really nice 4s, and all of them 3s are pretty nice. What I like to do with Bombshell is I hack the shock tower and let it tear up everything that's around it. And if you didn't know that, now you do. And if you're Autobot, there's your tip, because that's what Perceptor does. He has Bombshell ability. Swoop just looks so cool. See, I had the Brontosaurus. That was the only Dinobot figure I had when I was a kid. I didn't have a Swoop or a Grimlock. That may be why I really like him. I don't know. Honestly, I like Grimlock because he amuses me with his speech and stuff. Oh, did I hit the skip, or what did I do there? I think I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won that one. Yeah. That would be kind of neat if Global Chat was like that. Yeah. That would be really cool. I would agree with you. Although I don't know if they would change it or not. I'm not gonna wait to. I am, but I am gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys, because I need to do a few things, and there's no sense in keeping you guys around another 2 minutes and 40 seconds just to watch another battle. I am gonna wait the time and do it, so all my fuel's gone, and that'll give me 3 hours to do other things that I need to do until I need to get back to the game. Like I said, within the next 15 minutes, I am going to do a little stream on Legacy Discord because, like I said, I'm in that cross server PvP tournament. So if you want to come check that out and see why I like that game so much, come back and see. I hope you guys enjoyed and had fun. As you can see, I've gotten a lot better at being able to talk and win battles. I did still lose a few, but it wasn't like a giant, massive amount, so that's okay. Uh, and like I said, I'll do another one tomorrow, and I'll use Bruticus a bunch in it. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. Uh, remember to stay classy, my friends, and be good to one another. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming. And Jeff, yeah, I'm gonna check that out, man. I'm gonna check out Robots in the Skies at some point within the next couple of days, man. Thanks for uh, telling me about the new Prime series. That I'm really excited about that, especially to hear it's like a after Prime but before Robots in the Skies. That's really cool. Later, guys. You've been busted.